Hello, so Mark. Welcome. Tonight I'm having a very special guest in my show, Zachary Weaver. Zachary, do you want to introduce yourself to everybody?
Yes, thank you so much for having me on the show, Mark. I am really excited to be here. The reason I'm here is because I'm a channel for Matthias. And Matthias talks about themselves, they refer to themselves as a concentration of universal energy, and they channel or speak through me. And so that's why I'm on the show. I've done a lot of things in my life, but this is by far the most unexpected and the most exciting.
So Zachary, before we have you channel Matthias, would you want to explain to everybody how this actually came about to you?
Yeah, I would love to. And to be honest, I don't know exactly how it happened, but I have a few events leading up to it that I think may have helped contribute to it. And so I'll just kind of list them. One thing is last October, I started seeing this energy shifter, my friend Delight Davis, and she was studying healing touch energy work and trying to get her certification. And so she offered these sessions, and I was really excited about it. And specifically, I had this, I was always worried about my throat. Like if I saw anything violent happening to somebody's throat in a film, I could hardly stand it. And so I wanted to kind of move past that. That was one challenge I wanted to get over. And so I went to her, and she was working with me on this. And I saw her fairly regularly over 3 months before the channeling started. And I had a lot of really intense sessions with her, but everything was really good, and the energy just kept getting better, and I kept feeling better and feeling more free. And then it was on January 30th, about 3 months later, that Matthias showed up. And a couple of other things that happened in that time, I actually started watching Tom Cassidy's videos on YouTube, and that was really inspirational, and I think fed into the mindset a lot. And another thing that I was inspired to do that I think really opened things up, I was familiar with 2 other channeled entities before, Abraham and Bashar. And so during one of the sessions I had with Delight, I had this inspiration to do something that Bashar had said, which was to don the garment of the person that you see in your vision. And so I was seeing myself in this vision of this life that I wanted. And I decided, okay, in that version of my life, I have all of my problems figured out. I have the answers to everything that I want to know. And so I thought, what if I could just ask myself questions, and then I could pretend I had the answers. And so I did that. I recorded myself asking these questions for everything. I asked probably way too many questions about little problems in my life. And then I would record the question and play it back. Meanwhile, I would pretend as I was listening to the question that I already had the answer to it, and that I was already an expert in whatever this was, whether it was washing dishes or, you know, every little thing. And this was really fun. And I got a lot of insight out of it. But over the course, let's see, I started it, and then I kind of got used to talking to myself. And so I would just casually talk to myself a little times throughout the day. And then a week after I started that experiment, one day I was talking to myself a little bit, and all of a sudden it was just like this rush or this beam of energy came through me, and all of a sudden I was speaking words that I didn't ever imagine coming out of me. Not words, but ideas. They were sharing these ideas and this enlightened perspective that blew me away. It was suddenly like I was watching myself speak rather than, you know, I could feel everything, my mouth moving, everything like that, but it was like I was not deciding what to say. And so, this story is getting long, but it was really a cool experience. And thankfully I was familiar with these other channels. So almost immediately I thought, oh, that's what this might be. This might be a channeled entity or channeled energy. And it was soon after that they gave me the name. It was within an hour after they contacted me this way and I was talking to them, they gave me the name Matthias. And I fell in love with the name and I thought it feels so perfect.
Right.
Then I looked up Matthias online and I saw that it meant gift from God. And
that's amazing.
That blew me away.
Wow.
Thank you.
That's a fascinating story. And that's really, really awesome. So why don't you show us the process that you go into your channel and let's bring out Matthias.
Yeah, that would be great. That's the part I'm excited for. So it's really simple for me. I just think of something that makes me feel good, and then I'll close my eyes, and then Matthias will begin speaking, and you can talk to them. So while I'm doing that, if anyone watching would like to also think of something, just something simple, something nice that allows you to feel good, then we'll all do it together. Allow us to begin. All right, thank you for having us here. Thank you for this co-creation and this interaction on this very special day.
Welcome, Matthias.
Indeed. Welcome to you as well. We invite you to begin wherever you wish.
Yes, Matthias, why don't you tell everybody about the entities that you are?
Indeed. And Zachary, go to your fingertips. Go to your fingertips. Get out of the way, please. Thank you. We would like to say it like this. We refer to ourselves as universal energy, universal intelligence, and we refer to ourselves in this way because we wish to inspire you beyond the limitations of form. That is to say, you are accustomed to energy in form, and you extend this perception to the non-physical. And we say, that is all right, nothing wrong with that. We encourage it. However, we are here to add a new perspective, a new broadening of your vision, of your understanding of the non-physical universe.
Well, Matthias, that is awesome. What can you tell us about the non-physical universe that is out there?
Specifically, we would like to say that you are a part of it. We would like to say that your physical reality is a manifestation of this non-physical universe. And here we would like to give you the 3 laws of the universe as we see them, as Bashar shares them as well. The first law, you exist. This is true for everything. And you have trouble even imagining the opposite of this one, and we are grateful for it. Law number 2, the one is all, the all is one. And the third law, what you put out is what you get back. And you hear this in many variations. What you sow is what you reap. You hear it in the law of attraction. You hear it in many, many ways, some of which you have even invented. And so, with these 3 laws, the universe functions and is. And there is nothing beyond this that is not up to you. We say these 3 laws happen, exist automatically. You don't even need to think about them in order for them to be. They are not laws that you need to follow, laws that you need to fear breaking. They are laws of existence. Do you have any questions about this?
Can you go into more detail about these laws?
Absolutely, absolutely. You exist. Everything exists. And you seem to believe fairly easily that you exist. Yes, yes, you think you are existing. But what we would like to say about this law is that we would like to expand your view. We would like to say that everything exists and you cannot get rid of anything. In other words, there are many things in your physical reality that you are trying to live without, that you are trying to scrub out so that you can have a better existence as you see it. And we say it is impossible to eliminate, to remove anything from existence. And so we say with this knowledge, with the knowledge of this law, you may focus your attention instead upon the things you want to experience more of. Just because it will always exist does not mean that you have to experience it. That is our tip. Law number 2. Indeed.
How about the second law?
The one is all, the all is one. And for this law, we say you are connected. You are fully connected to the universe. That is what we want you to take away from this law. You are connected to the universe is connected to you, and you are connected to all other, as you would say, beings, as we would say, energy. You are connected to all of it. All of it. Nothing is separate. But what you have chosen as a physical reality to explore is the concept of separation and limitation. At least this is what you have decided upon for some time now, and it is now that you are changing, that you have explored separation and limitation to a degree that you are satisfied with, and you are ready to rejoin. You are ready to reconnect with the universe. And this, we think you would be interested to know, is why we are here. We are here to reconnect, to, let us rephrase this, let us say it this way, We are here to inspire reconnection. We are here to offer a perspective. In no way, shape, or form are we telling you what to do, or are we demanding that you change anything that you are doing. You always have free will, and this is very important.
And how about the third law?
The third law, what you put out is what you get back. And we say that Zachary has been watching and reading all about the sausage machine today, and we say we like this image very much. We like this image because it explains that what you put into the sausage machine is what you get out of the sausage machine. And we like this because it helps with your understanding of the second law of the universe. The one is all, the all is one. You are connected. When we say what you put out is what you get back, you are sometimes, it is a good way to say it, but it is designed this way for your physical reality. It is designed for your perception of separation and limitation. In other words, you understand it in this way that you put out something and the law of attraction brings it to you. And we say, yes, yes, this is true, but also we say there is no separation in the first place. There is no distance for this thing that you want to travel. We say what you are is what you are. And this is why we are fond of this image of the sausage machine, for it shows you that you are in control, and it is more about what you put in is what you get out. What you put in is what you get out, and this allows you to see more clearly that it comes from you, that you are the universe as much as you are you. Does this
That is fantastic. I have to say, thank you very much. Where is your existence from?
The universe, simply put. In other words, and this is why we encourage you to think of us as energy. We say you are in a reality of time and space. And we say this is not the case for us. These are time and space, let it be known, are not universal laws. These are physical laws. They do not control the whole universe. They are a way for you to perceive your reality. And so when you ask this question, if we are understanding it correctly, we cannot give an answer that is as easy as, say, Mars or some other planet. This is all within your physical reality. We are in the energy. We are the energy of the universe, and this energy is all pervasive everywhere. Does this make sense?
Yes, it does.
Well, good for you.
I am very pleased to have you on our show.
We are pleased to be here. We thank you for your outlet of connection.
Well, do you have anything you want to say to everybody?
Oh, we could not possibly pick one thing. Yes, we can. And in fact, we wish to say, what you feel is what creates your physical reality. What you feel is what creates your experience. Know this, and you know all that you need to know about the game you are playing.
What you feel, it all starts in feeling.
It all starts in feeling. Feeling is energy. Feeling is the vibration. The vibration is the energy. We use these words synonymously here. What you feel, and here we will add one more thing because it is helpful, we think. We add that it is not your job to create the feeling. You do not have to sit where you are and squeeze your muscles and try very hard to summon up a feeling of happiness. We say it is a little easier because we say it is your role to ask and experience. And so you may do this for your feelings as well. You may ask the universe for a feeling that you would like to feel. Let us say joy. You ask, I would like to experience joy, and we say, it is created for you. Enjoy and experience. And then we say, you may simply notice where you feel joy most in your body. Notice this without attaching thoughts for a few seconds. 7 seconds should do. And then you may notice the thoughts that manifest, the actions that manifest. But notice particularly the thoughts that manifest. Notice that these thoughts are a vibrational match to what you are feeling. This will cement the lesson.
That is very good. Thank you very much for blessing us with your presence and for the most awesome, inspiring words, because I could definitely, everything you said hit me very well.
We are happy to hear it. We appreciate very much your participation in this reality.
Can we bring back Zachary?
Yes, of course. Zachary, that is enough from us for now. Hi, Mark.
Wow.
Oh, that was great. Thank you so much.
How do you feel?
Oh, I feel great. They always there it is. They always I always get another little boost of good energy right after they leave. Like it feels good the whole time. And the thing I love most about this is that it's so regenerative. I get more energy from doing it than not doing it. And then after they leave, there's this little pause, and then there's this second little boost of energy that gives me chills.
Well, that's fantastic. I just have one question for you, because I'm pretty sure there are people out there that, you know, may have the ability to channel, or maybe they did channel in the past, but they probably think it's, you know, in their mind or whatever, and it's not real.
Yeah.
And maybe they just don't know what it is. Well, what type of advice can you tell someone that might have this ability?
I would say I would say you've got to trust that it is what they say it is. And this is something Matthias talks about a lot is, or if you want to, they talk about if you want to communicate with any non-physical being, that you just need to trust that the conversation that's going on in your head is the real conversation. And then as you trust, the evidence shows up. When they first started speaking, I was excited, but I asked them, I was like, is this just a trick that my brain is playing on me? And they always assure me that it's not. I mean, they always say, yes, the one is all, the all is one. So you are the universe. And so there's really not the separation that you're seeing, but this isn't a trick. And, I'll tell you one quick story that they showed me. Somebody sent me a question for them, and I wasn't really sure how I should send the answer back. So I decided to record it, and then I decided I would type out their answer in an email. So I started recording their answer, and they were speaking so slowly, and they don't usually, I mean, they were speaking so slowly, and sometimes that can be because I'm getting in the way and they'll tell me to go to my fingertips or kind of get out of the way, but they weren't doing that. I didn't feel like I was in the way, and the whole time I was just like, why are they speaking so slowly? In the middle, they had this incredibly long pause that they were listing 3 things, and they listed 2 things. I knew something else was coming, but they just weren't saying it. Finally, they said it. They carried on. Didn't know why all this was. I sat down to write the email, and I played their answer. And as I was typing, I found, I'm not a very fast typer, but I was typing as fast as I could, and I found that it was imperfect timing with the way their answer was playing back, that I could keep up without playing it back. And until all of a sudden I found I was behind, and I was still typing. Well, then we hit that pause. We hit that really long pause, and within that pause, I was able to catch up, and then the 3rd thing they listed came as soon as I got to that word. And I typed it at the same time. And that was, I mean, it's such a small story, but it was one of the best jobs they have done of showing me that they have a little bit of scope outside of just my head, I guess. And so I think that's the advice would be trust, and then the evidence will come. They will probably find ways to show you that it's not just a trick of your head, of your brain.
Well, I just have to say that's amazing.
Thank you, Mark. I'm so excited to get to share them on your show.
I think that a lot of people are definitely going to benefit from this in more ways. And, you know, this is really a very honored and pleased to have you on. It was terrific.
Mark, I'm so grateful. Thank you. Thank you for this time.
Well, do you want to say anything, before we close off to everybody?
No, I don't think so. Just thank you so much for watching. And feel free, if you have any questions for Matthias, feel free to let me know.
All right, that was great. That was totally great, Zachary. I am very pleased to have you on, and I look forward to speaking to you again. And so we're going to sign off.
All right. Thank you, Mark. Have a great night.
Thank you. Have a good one.